Right now, this is Ticker News Insight.
Hello and welcome back to Ticker News Insight, where we are looking to focus on the best of business with very clever people joining me from right around the world. I'm your host, Mike Loder, and to our latest story. ANCOS is an Australian-owned private company offering products and solutions for the workplace. The company is celebrating a year since co-CEOs and Leone sisters have successfully taken over the COS reins. Belinda Leone joins us to share insights on taking over and running a successful family business. It's good to see you and thanks for your time.
Thanks, Mike. Good to see you as well.
Right back at you. So tell me a bit about your business, COS, and what you guys are offering your clients.
So the purpose of our business is to help employers keep their staff healthy, safe and productive. So the best way to think of us is we're a B2B distribution company. We sell thousands of products that you use for every room in all parts of your workspace in categories like cleaning, technology, furniture, office supplies, and we deliver to thousands of customers every day. They might be government or corporate companies, schools, universities, and we offer a next day business delivery.
Very well said. So how did you prepare for the transition to co-CEO, and did you always plan to run the business alongside your sister?
Well, no. So my dad started the company 45 years ago, and my sister Amy and I joined about 15 years or so ago. And there was really no plan, just to join the family company. And the first big test was to see if we like it. And once we pass that test, well, then the next thing to work out is, are we capable to run it? And then we had the decision as who should it be? And there's always the chosen one when it comes to family business. But in our case, really, we were both capable and it wasn't obvious which one should take over. So my sister and I started to talk about it a lot, and we really made the decision privately, let's do it together. And then the job was, how do we convince Dad? Because it's not a very traditional model, so he wasn't 100% on board to start.
Oh, but I'm sure he is now. What's been the biggest challenge of running a business? Take us through what you've experienced together and I guess in your own right as well.
Well, I guess the interesting thing is that we literally took over in the middle of COVID. So it didn't quite go exactly from a celebration point of view how we thought it would be. We essentially transitioned in the middle of a crisis. And so we really had to work together to redesign what is the business going to look like during COVID, what our customers needed changed. We had essential workers who we needed to help keep safe. We had corporate Australia who was navigating hybrid and how is that going to work, and add in a few supply chain issues, obviously cost pressure. It's been a tough few years.
Absolutely, and a very good answer to that question, what challenge or challenges as you've outlined. But what has been the biggest highlight of running the business? Must be a bit of fun being at the top and, making decisions and all of that.
Yeah, absolutely. I think there's a lot of joy working with your family as well. We're quite lucky that the family gets along most of the time. And so we do get a lot of joy of working together. The business keeps growing. And so there's a lot of satisfaction when you're in a business that's growing. Just last month, actually, IBIS listed the top 500 private businesses in Australia, and we made in the top 250. So we were really, really excited to see that validation, especially, Dad started it all that time ago from a piece of paper, and here we are.
Isn't it incredible to think? And it's always great to speak to families who are making, waves in their industries. But what advice would you give to someone who's interested in starting or perhaps taking over a business and jumping into a group that's already established?
Yeah, look, it's not easy. So I think I would give a word of caution to make sure to start with, to be really clear. What is the purpose? Why do you want to do this? Because I think purpose gives you focus. It helps you decide what to do and sometimes more importantly, what not to do. And it also gives you that motivation when times are tough, just a reminder as to what is it that I'm doing this for and why do I want to keep doing this. I think it's really important. And my other piece of advice would just be surround yourself by great people. I think you can't do it all yourself, and it's really important to find people that, one, you love working with because you're going to spend a lot of time together, and two, that have talents separate to you and bring complementary skills to the table.
Belinda, very well said by you, and I want to thank you for joining us on the network to talk about your family business and, of course, the journey that you guys are undertaking. It's incredible to think it's been around for so long, and you know, keeping it in the family, it's not always as bad as people might think. But thanks again.
Thank you so much for your time.
No worries at all. Well, there you have it. Thank you so much for tuning in. I've been your host, Mike Loader, and I hope you've learned something from my discussion there. Be sure to head to tickernews.co for breaking news coming to you from right around the world. And I, of course, look forward to seeing you all again very, very soon. Be well.